I don't remember the first time I actually sat down and watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly all the way through, but I do remember my dad introducing me to the movie one day while flipping channels on TV. We would laugh over Tuco's shoot don't talk bit and the it's for you joke later when we would catch it on TV here and there, and even though it took me a while to really understand the story, it had a big impact on the types of movies I liked at the time. I eventually bought the 2004 special edition 2-disc DVD set with all the bonus featurettes and commentaries, and I'd watch those, a lot, but when I think back, I really missed important details of the larger story and tended to focus on the shorter interactions with odd minor characters that Tuco, Blondie, and Angel Eyes would come across. Even now I think of the film in terms of encounters with these minor characters because they're so distinct and memorable. It's no secret that Leone was known for finding interesting actors to put in his films, and it really shows in this one. Almost every face and personality that shows up on screen is unique, and it really immerses you in the world of the movie, especially when those more featured minor characters interact with the three main ones. The movie even starts with a super close-up of a worn-out bounty hunter's face, and it cuts to two more mean-looking guys moving in slowly on Tuco. I mean, this always draws me in. Who are these guys? How long have they been after Tuco? Is that guy really dead? I love this storekeeper. He has a great look, and his reactions to Tuco are so fun to watch. He goes from frustrated to kind of impressed to maybe happy he's going to make a sale, and then scared, and then just defeated. I mean, I love the shrug he gives when Tuco leaves the bottle of wine for him. One of my favorite scenes is the one between Tuco and his brother Pablo. After getting back from their father's funeral, Pablo lays into Tuco for being an outlaw and leaving their parents, but you find out that it was really Pablo that left Tuco and their family for an easier life when they were younger. That last request for forgiveness is really heartbreaking as Tuco leaves and refuses to even look at Pablo.
Forgive me, brother.
While making this video, I realized that all my favorite minor characters interact with Tuco. Blondie only really talks to like two other people besides Tuco and Angel Eyes, and Angel Eyes scenes with minor characters are less comedic, even though they're more essential to the story. So why do I care about these minor characters so much?
Let's go.
Well, for two reasons. The first is because I don't think the plotline is complex enough to carry a 2-hour and 58-minute runtime. This movie could be much shorter if it was only about finding $200,000 in gold. Two of the main characters aren't even introduced to the idea of the gold until an hour into the movie, and we've been with them the most up to that point. The second is that the main characters are really not developed in any way beyond their interactions with others. Other than Tuco, almost no information is given about the three main characters' past. There's no discussion of what they'll do with the money they're looking for, and they have almost no connection to each other before or after the events of the story. This is where the minor characters come in and why they're so important. They're an indispensable part of why the world in which the main characters exist is so interesting. If they were any less interesting, it would be hard to sit through 3 hours of such slow storytelling. The world the main characters live in becomes its own character that you become interested in independently, and through that character the main three's personalities are developed.
They agree like us. Let's say hello to them and then get going. Hurrah! Hurrah for the Confederacy!
But you know the pity is when I'm paid, I always follow my job through. You know that.
No! Angel Eyes!
Never seen so many men wasted so badly.
Even those characters that don't have much direct contact with the main three add so much to the world to keep you interested as the movie moves along.
These rebels have no will to fight.
Poor things.
They'll soon be finished.
Right there, fiddle you.
May God have mercy on his soul. Proceed!
All of this is not to overlook the performances and roles of Clint Eastwood, Eli Wallach, and Lee Van Cleef, but I just can't imagine this movie without its minor characters.